Awesome. All right. 45-minute power yoga. How does that sound? Sounds awesome to me. Let's come onto the mat. You know the drill. All right. Come to the top of the mat. A little bit of movement here. Bring the legs a bit further apart. Find your breath. Finding your feet. First, finding your feet. Lift your toes. Spread your toes. Energize the toes down. And lift the heels. So there's no right or wrong way here. I want you to bend into that right leg. We haven't started. And then push your weight all the way as if you're skiing. No. Lift on up. Find that shoulder. Exhale. Round. You start to focus now within. And then bring the legs together in mountain pose. Bring the hands in front of the heart. And allow yourself to set an intention. Often a time, we are wondering while we're in the mat because the eyes tend to judge. I want you to bring the senses within and see whether you can allow your eyes to be your eyes. While it's quite challenging, it's a practice. It's not about perfection. It's actually trying to not judge yourself, but find yourself in the present moment. Take one more breath in as you set your intention. And if nothing comes to mind, if you cannot think of anything, I want you to, every time you breathe, think about here and now, the power of the now. Don't think about the future. Don't think what happened in the past. Just continue to embrace here and now. Take one more breath in and exhale, side out from the mouth. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up to the sky. Come to the top of your mat if you're not already there. Finding that length, look up. As you exhale, forward fold. Relax the head and shoulder. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Finding that breath. Exhale, fold. We're still warming up. Bending the knee. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Finding that lead belly pose in, rib cage in. Inhale, stand up. Finding that length. Inhale, drawing the hands down. And sweeping the hands all the way up. Circle the hands back down as you exhale. Forward fold. You start to warm up. Inhale, look forward to lengthen. Straighten those legs. Maybe bend the knee. Find what is comfortable for you. Exhale, fold. Bend the knee. Inhale, chair pose. Utkatasana. Finding that length, tailbone under. As we start to hold it a little bit longer, find your breath. Inhale, rise up. Hands drawing down towards the mat. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Look up. As you exhale, hinge from the hip. Forward fold. Finding that flat back. Inhale, look forward to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Let the head go. Maybe a little bit of yes, a little bit of no. Notice your breath. Legs are together again. Inhale, reaching those hands all the way to the sky. Tailbone under, belly pulls in, rib cage in. You know the drill. Taking a big breath in. Inhale, open the wings as you take this back bend. Open the heart, tailbone under. Inhale, circle the hands all the way up. Look up, lengthen. Exhale, swan dive. Forward, fold. Look forward to lengthen. As you exhale, step the left leg back. Left knee on the mat. Inhale, hands reach up. Open the heart. Notice your shoulder. Finding that length. Finding your breath. Now, as you reach those hands all the way to the sky, I want you to bend that right leg. As you exhale, the left hand alongside the hip and take the right hand across. Be cognizant of your breath, but be cognizant of your knee. How is your knee doing? Taking a big breath in. Inhale, come back to center. As you exhale, bring the right hand down and float the left hand alongside the right side. Continue to draw the shoulder away from. Allow yourself to release now. Taking a big breath in. Inhale, pick the right hand all the way up to the sky. Reach up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bring the hands to the mat. Tuck that left leg under. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Crescent lunge, belly pulls in, rib cage in. Feel your hip. Exhale, the hands to the mat, frame the front foot. Inhale, hop the left leg up. And then bring the hands in Anjali Mudra, prayer position, flexing that left leg, straightening the right. Feel your balance. Again, start to work with your breath, so important. Keep lifting that left leg not too far that you start to give me a Beyonce back, yeah? I want you to give me a yogi back. So push on that left leg, straighten the right leg, shoulder plugs away from the ears, and breathe in. And bend the right leg now, left leg to meet with the right, and inhale your hands to the sky. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Finding that length, rocking back and forth, finding your shoulder. Inhale, rise up, hands in Anjali Mudra. Tuck the tailbone under, breathe in, and breathe out. Inhale, sweep the hands all the way up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, look forward to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Relax the head. A little bit of yes and no. Step in the right leg way back. Right knee on the mat. Inhale, rise up. Low lunge. Lengthen. Make sure the left leg is 90 degrees. And draw the shoulder away from the ears. Exhale, the left hand alongside the left hip. Take the right hand across. Noticing where you are. Find your breath, maybe allowing your hands to come on the fingertip if it's too much for you. Breathe into the side body. Then inhale, come back to center. Bring the right hand alongside the right hip. Take the left hand across. Shoulder draws away from the ear. So important. I emphasize this because often at times we hold tension on the shoulder. Take a big breath in, let it go. Inhale, come back again to that low lunge. Tuck the right leg under. Inhale, rise up into your crescent lunge. Adjusting your leg, do what you need to do to be comfortable. Sending that right leg back, sinking in. Take one more breath in. Hands come in, Anjali Mudra. Finding your breath. Inhale, lean forward. Find the weight on the left leg and lift the right leg up and extend that right leg. So it's so important to check, make sure that right leg is acting right. And if you fall, you come back to it. Pushing that right leg back, straightening the left leg, allowing your shoulders to draw away from the ears. Feel your hamstring, feel good, always feeling good. Taking a big breath in, let it go. Exhale, bring that right leg to meet with the left. Then inhale, rise into your chair pose. Utkatasana. A little bit wiggle the hip left and right. You might as well move your hip because you got it and sit a little bit lower. Finding that length. Rock your weight to the ball of the foot and sit down in footstool. Hands reach up. You don't feel anything because you're breathing into the pose. Inhale, rise up to standing. Hands by the side. How we doing? Taking a big breath in. Let it go. Inhale, hands reach up, look up. So from here, take a back bend. Press the hip forward. Engage the glutes and lean back. Open the heart. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from the hip, soft on the knee. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, step the right leg back. Left leg back. Oh, our first downward facing dog. Congratulations, you made it this far. Work on your breath. Inhale, rolling forward into your plank. Noticing your back body, but more especially noticing your thumb, index finger, and shoulder. The belly starts to constrict, but it's in a good way. Take a big breath in and roll over to the right side. Stack or stagger. Push into the right hand and find the left hand reach high. Extend. and continue to breathe. It gets tough, but I want you to commit because you are strong. The stronger you are, the better you are. Taking a big breath in, I want you to come with faith. I want you to come with courage. Lift the left leg up, draw that left knee to the chest, and then inhale as you exhale, the left leg to the right hand. Inhale, rising up into your crescent lunge. Finding that right leg, breathe into it, and open up into warrior two. Finding your breath. I want you to catch up. I want you to allow the shoulders to relax. Taking a big breath in, we're going to drop it like it's hot by straightening the left leg. Drop over to the right side. With intention, you start to find that SKANDASANA. Noticing your right leg is still active. It has a voice of its own. As you open that right knee, we're going to take one more breath in. Pull from the mula, the root chakra. Then inhale, press back into warrior two like nothing happened. Finding that length. Straighten the left leg, left hand reach forward and down. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Continue to adjust that right leg until you're comfortable. Finding your breath. Finding that length. Finding that yum, yum, yum. Bending the knee, come back to warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel both hands to the mat. Frame that front foot. Look forward to lengthen. And hands out on the mat. Now lengthen the spine. We're going to push on the left leg, lifting up into Anjali Mudra. Right leg reaching back. We've been here before. Finding that length. Finding that voice. Breathe. It's the voice that you need to be aware of in your practice. Bend the left leg. You know the drill. Come back into chair pose. Utkatasana. Tailbone under. You might as well rock towards the ball of the foot and sit a little bit lower into your footstool. Continue to energize those legs. Lengthen the spine. Inhale, rise up. And bring the hands in front of the heart. How you doing? Yeah? Finding that breath. Smile, because guess what? If you're frowning, too much work. Inhale, hands sweep up, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, forward looking, flat back. Plant the hands on the mat. Step back or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. You can always walk back. Upward facing dog. Finding that shoulder away from the ears. Downward facing dog. Great job. Taking a big breath in, rolling forward. Come back into that plank. Over to the left side. Stack or stagger. And take the right hand to the sky. Side plank. More pushing to the forearm. If this is too much for you, you can bring the forearm on the mat. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Draw that knee to the chest, lifting higher. And then with mindfulness, bring the right leg to the left hand. Inhale, rise up, high lunge, crescent lunge. Noticing your breath. Noticing your shoulder. Then open up as you lift that left leg and bring it to 60 degrees, warrior two. Virabhadrasana 2. How we doing? Still smiling? Taking a big breath in. Peaceful warrior, reverse warrior. Noticing your breath. Noticing your shoulder. Pushing into that right leg. Coming back to warrior 2. Finding that length. Sinking a little bit more. Finding your shoulder. Breathe in and straighten the right leg. Hinge from the hip. Continue to work this left leg as you reach the right hand forward for your triangle pose. Noticing your shoulder here. Noticing your facial expression. Noticing whether you can adjust that left leg if it's sliding for you. Make sure you're breathing in and out. Taking one more breath here. Bend the knee back to warrior two. Finding that shoulder, finding that length. Exhale the hands to the mat. First frame the front foot, tuck the left leg back, bend the knee, look forward to lengthen the spine. As you have it, inhale, lift that left leg up and bring the hand in, Anjali Mudra. Continue to find the discernment as you straighten the right leg. Feel that's good or not. You can always back up. Continue to reach the crown of the head forward, hinge from the hip. Taking one more breath here. Bend the right leg and left leg meets with the right. Chair pose, Utkatasana. So as the hands reach up, lift the toes, and then rock to your toes and lift your heels. Sit a little bit down, then the hip and the knee is in 90 degrees. Taking one more breath in. Inhale, rise up. Mountain pose. Find your shoulder here. Allow yourself to come back to your breath. Inhale, sweep the hands all the way up. Finding your shoulder. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from the hip. Inhale, look forward to lengthen. Bending the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. Here we start to play with arm balance. Finding that length, creating a little bit of space on the front of the mat. And then exhale, inhale, lift those heels. Start to squeeze yourself in. And then exhale the hands to the mat. Your hands spread the 5 fingers. Bring your knee towards the armpit. Look forward, it's forward looking pose. And then lift one leg and lift the other leg. Start to wobble, start to balance, start to find your arms. Yeah? It's okay if you fall because it's practice. Now step back or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Finding your shoulder, downward facing dog. Stay here for some time. Adjust your hand to shoulder width apart, legs hip distance apart. Find your breath. Taking the right leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Relax the shoulder, look through the right armpit. Neck is long. Exhale, bring that right leg behind the left one. Inhale, lift on up. While thin, open that front hip. The rain is here. Noticing the shoulder, but maybe you can hear the raindrops and the wind blowing. Just allow it to cool the body. Unplanned. Exhale, the right hand comes down. Sweep the right leg up. Exhale, the right leg in between the hand. Quietly. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Crescent lunge. Taking a big breath in. Hands in Anjali Mudra. Lean forward. Start to round the back. Lift on up into that airplane pose. And squeeze that left leg. You can point the toes. You can flex the toes. The back of the neck does not feel any stress. Taking one more breath here. We're going to land in our warrior two. A little bit of change. And allow the shoulders to relax. From here, we're going to drop it like it's hot. And come into Skandasana. Maybe you hear a little bit of crackle, crackle. I want you to feel yourself lifting. If you can come onto the left heel with that rolling on the bottom, that would be great. Finding that right leg. Finding the length. Finding the shoulder. Take one more breath here. Then inhale, rise back up into warrior two. Peaceful warrior, reverse warrior. Noticing your breath. Straighten your right leg and reach the right hand forward. Triangle pose. Finding your length on that left leg, being cognizant. Taking a big breath in. And back into warrior two once more. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. And this time we pick the right leg up to the sky. 3-legged dog. Coming back into three-legged plank, yogi push-up. Elbow hugging the rib cage, upward facing dog. The upward facing dog, the knees off the mat. Finding that length, finding the warmth. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Taking a big breath in, take the left leg to the sky. Square the hip so there's no need to lift so high that you're uncomfortable. Bend the knee, look through the left armpit, and allow yourself to breathe. And then continue to lift that left leg. I'm always saying, anytime you see a dog in the neighborhood, you feel appreciation for this pose. Exhale, the left leg behind the right. Inhale, lift on up, while thin, open the heart, and lift through the sternum. Being mindful and allow your shoulders to relax. So you know the drill now. Exhale, the left hand comes down. Inhale, float the left leg to the sky. Then exhale, mindfully bring that left leg in between the hands. Quietly. Inhale, rise. High lunge, crescent lunge. Noticing your breath, noticing that left leg. Continue to reach the hands to the sky. Breathe in. And breathe out. Exhale, bring the hands in Anjali Mudra. Really connecting back with your breath. As you start to lean forward, broaden across the chest, the collarbone. Then inhale, lift that right leg up. Mindfully and effortlessly. Continue to square the hip. Continue to relax the face. You deserve to relax the face, not frown. When you have it, you're going to start to bend through that right leg, landing effortlessly in your warrior two. Open the wings and allow your shoulders to relax. Close the wings. Straighten the left leg and drop back again into this warrior two. Once more on the side. Continue looking forward, finding that length, finding that breath. As we energize, open the hip, inhale back to warrior two, peaceful warrior, reverse warrior. Opening through the rib cage, straighten the left leg, and reach the left hand forward and down. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Moving with your breath. Finding your shoulder here, finding your facial muscles. Coming back into warrior two. Cartwheel the hands inside. Rather, frame the front foot and inside the leg. Lengthen the spine. Feel your shoulder. Then inhale, we're going to drive that right leg to meet with the left. This time, and come back into your chair pose. It seems like a long time ago that we were here. So lift the heels and start to sit down. Try not to sit on your calf, but you're sitting in this imaginary chair. Your legs become stronger, your core becomes engaged. Exhale as you bring the hands to the mat. Forward fold. Great job. Now make room for yourself, for the arm balance. Bring the legs about hip distance apart. Look forward and plant your hands in front of the foot. Why are you afraid? Come back to what is stopping you from going into this next pose. If it's injury, okay, I understand. But if it's fear, I want you to deal with fear head on. So here we go. We're going to break it down. Hands come onto the mat. Bring the knee towards the armpit. Look forward. You don't have to go any further, but you can feel your core start to engage. As you lean in, there's that fear. I want you to float one leg up if you're too afraid to fall. And then dangle the left leg and push into those hands. Your hands become your new legs. Breathe and smile. If you wobble, you try again. Because this is the journey of persistence and practice. From here, we step back or jump back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog with a smile. Downward facing dog. From here we roll forward into plank and stack the right leg on top of the left. We're moving, we're warming. We soon come down to the mat, so don't worry. Lift that right leg up. Draw the knee to the chest. Bring the right leg to the left hand. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Crescent lunge. Open up into your warrior two. Notice your shoulder. Skandasana, dropping like it's hot. Finding that length and that smile. If you drop like it's hot, you're doing great. Inhale back to warrior two, like nothing happened. Straighten the right leg and reach the right hand forward and down. Triangle pose. How are we doing? Still smiling. Finding your breath and bend the knee. Remember, it's power yoga, warrior two. Exhale the hands back down, frame the front foot. Look forward to lengthen. Stepping that right leg back to the sky, three-legged dog. Bring that right leg to the mat. Two push-up. Lean forward, prepare. Exhale, lower. Inhale it up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward dog. Top of those legs on the mat. I can see downward facing dog. If you have a dog and you love your dog, shake your head, yes. Yeah? If you don't have a dog and you would like to have a dog, shake your head, yes. Yeah, to release the head. Taking a big breath in, roll back to your plank and lean over to the right side. Side plank. If you're having a smile, smile, let your body smile. Feel the pose, not the pose feeling you. Finding your breath and lift the right leg up. Hug it to the knee. Noticing the side body, you are stronger. You've been at it. Bring the left leg to the right hand. Inhale, rise up. Crescent lunge, high lunge. Sink in, feel your hip. Feel that length. Open. Shoulders, face. Open up into your warrior two. Open those wings and allow your sternum to lift. Close the palm and gaze forward. Left knee is bent or adjusted. That way you're comfortable. Taking a big breath and drop like it's hot and in style. Are you still smiling? Are you having a breath in the pose? And allowing your hip to open and allowing the left leg to be active equally. Taking a breath in here. Prepare yourself and come back to warrior two like nothing happened. Just your breath. Peaceful warrior, reverse warrior. Opening through the side body. Don't forget to bend that left leg. Straighten the left leg. Hinging from the hip. Trikonasana. Make sure the tailbone is under. Adjust the leg if you need it. Again, be cognizant of your shoulders here. Finding that length. Finding your smile. Bend the knee back to warrior two. Cartwheel the hands to the mat. Round in the back. Finding the length. Take the left leg to the sky. Three-legged dog. You got this time. Plank. Guess what? We do 3 of these push-up. Lean in like you mean it. You can draw your knee to the mat if it's challenging. And then here we go. Lower as you exhale. Inhale up. Continue looking forward. Lower. Inhale up. Last one. Upward facing dog. Finding your shoulder here. And allowing your smile to come effortlessly. Press back. Downward facing dog. How we doing? Shake the head yes and no. Float the right leg up. One more round. Bend the knee, open the hip. Look through the right armpit. Neck is long. Exhale the left leg behind the right one. Wild in and left. Front of the hip, front of the chest. Eyes open, shoulders open. Release the tension, my friends. Exhale the right hand down. Inhale the right leg, reach high. Extend. Bring that right leg in between the hand and rise up. High lunge. Noticing where we have been, we're going to add to it. Hands in Anjali Mudra. Rounding, honoring the back body. Inhale left. Because you are stronger and you can balance only with your breath and hands pressing in Namaste Mudra. Bending the right here. We're going to land in our warrior two. A little bit of change. And allow the shoulders to relax. From here, we're going to drop it like it's hot and come into Skandasana. Maybe you hear a little bit of crackle, crackle. I want you to feel yourself lifting. If you can come onto the left heel with that rolling on the bottom, that would be great. Finding that right leg. Finding the length. Finding the shoulder. Take one more breath here. Then inhale, rise back up into warrior two. Peaceful warrior, reverse warrior. Noticing your breath. Straighten your right leg and reach the right hand forward. Triangle pose. Finding your length on that left leg, being cognizant. Taking a big breath in. And back into warrior two once more. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. And in the right. 3, 3. Here we go. We go for uno. Inhale up. Dos. Inhale up. Tres. Upward dog. Feel the joy in the heart center as you exhale into your downward dog. Woo! Let it go. Make sure those hands are active. I find that injury happens when you're at the end of the class and you're warmed up. But again, I want you to continue to work each pose like it's your first time in it. Inhale, float the left leg to the sky. You got this. One more round on here. Bend the knee open. Think about your lovely dog. When I was growing up, I had a dog called Jimmy. So we were not creative. We called one Lady Jimmy and Gentleman Jimmy. So there you have it. May their soul rest in peace. Bring the left leg behind the right while thin. They will always remain part of my upbringing. And Jimmy will play in this fashion. And I will play right along. And there's plenty of jumping and hugging. And as I close my eyes, because kissing was there, and there's laughter as a child. Bring the left leg back, left hand rather down. Inhale the left leg to the sky. If you're enjoying this three-legged dog, shake the head yes. And then draw that left knee towards the chest and bring the left leg in between the hand. Inhale, rising up into your crescent lunge. Noticing if you need to adjust the leg. Find your length, find your shoulder. Bring the hands in Anjali Mudra. Feel the strength on that leg. Taking a big breath in, we fly. Inhale, left. Every time you manage to lift, even if you fall, the falling also signifies how strong you are. So continue working and hinging with no fear. Fear doesn't get us any further in our practice. It basically holds on to the lower chakras. Bend the left leg. Then inhale, come back into warrior two. Finding that length. Guess what? You're hot. You're strong. You're great. And greatness attracts. Skandasana, straighten the left leg and drop because you're hot and you know it. Finding that length, finding that breath. You gotta have a smile because guess what? If you're not smiling, you're frowning. What's the point? I always think that Matrix was done by mistake. Yeah? Some things you make a mistake, so what? So what? Are you ready? Inhale back to warrior two because you're stronger. Peaceful warrior reverse. This is our last one, so you might as well savor the experience. Finding that length. Straighten the left leg as you hinge from the hip. And come in. Triangle pose. This is a very short class, but I want you to enjoy it. And bend the left leg, warrior two, and draw the hands inside that left leg. You know the drill now, lizard pose like it's never done before. Outer edge of the left leg, you feel your hip, you stay on the hands or you grab onto the block. You can draw your right knee on the mat and walk the hands forward, forearm on the mat. It's almost a home run. Just save some energy for that last 3 push-up because you're stronger. Take a big breath in, then inhale into those hands and tuck the right leg under, lift the left leg back to the sky and draw it down. And come into your plank with ease and awareness. We drop it like it's hot. 1. Here we go. 2 and 3. All the way to your mat. And come into cobra. Elbow is bent. Head up or look forward. Taking a big breath here. Exhale, tuck the toes under. And come into tabletop. I love this pose because when you're thinking, I've had it, this is when you actually enjoy. You're in the tabletop. Allow me to play a little bit of music as we wind down. Cat and cow. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. 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 Relax the head. Wiggle right and left. You've done great. Honoring yourself as you come into child's pose. Just allow your head to release in the child's pose. Bear with me. Child's pose it is. Breathe in and out. Mindfully. So in the child's pose now, walk your hands to the right side. Release the head. Relax the face. Walk the hands to the left side. Pressing the hip to the heels. Relax the shoulder. Walking your hands and your legs. And slowly coming into this easy seated pose. You can sit on a block. You can sit on the mat. I would prefer to sit on the block. That way it doesn't undo all the work I've done. Just stay here with me. I know the time is up. Easy pose. Often at time my right leg is in front. If yours is always that way, I want you to switch side. Notice when I'm on the block, I am not holding tension on the groove of my hip. Bring the hands on the knee, close or open. And I want you to smile. You showed up. You did the work. You did the breathing. So just allow yourself to feel, and more especially now, breathe normally. That way you're calmer, the effort of your work is there. Release the right ears to the right shoulder. Just allow the dust to settle for some time. Bring your chin to your chest. Bring your left ears to your left shoulder. Bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, the hands reach out. Finding that upness and allow your neck to release. You start to feel the heart rate comes down. Gentle twist to your right side. Inhale, hands reach up. And then twist to the left side. Bring your gaze forward. Hands reach up. Bring the hands to the heart. Feel your heart. Feel the joy. But more especially, feel the love that resides within each and every one of us. Yeah, feel that joy. Feel the love. Feel the patience. Bring to the third eyes, honoring the teacher within. Bring to your lips, may I speak kindly of others as I speak kindly of myself. With that, I honor and cherish the teacher within each and every one of us. I'm sending lots of love to my family and friends in India for all they have continued to teach us, especially during this time. I'm sending them lots of love. Loka samasta sukino bhavatu. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste.